Welcome back, Top Notch Gang. Now, I made a video, my last video, talking about Diana, her path to being the queen pin, fully in control of the Power Universe, at least in Book 2 Ghost. And a lot of people in my comments were debating the first kill or who Diana's first kill would be. And a large majority of people believe it will be between Effie, Dru, and Kate, Tommy's mom. So in this video, we're gonna dive back into Diana's first kill, talk about the clues, the explanation to each of those characters, and why they are likely to be the person Diana kills first. And also, I want to dive into why her first kill is important, because characters we don't usually see their first kills, or we go into the series not knowing who their first kill was, or it hasn't happened yet. Their first kill is very telling and very important to the future of their character, and I'll give a few examples later when I go into detail of that, but let's get into it. I also want to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions on who her first kill could be down below in the comments. Also, if you have any other videos you want to see me make, and not even just videos on Power, any other TV shows in particular, at least until Raising Cain and trailer drop or something, because I know we waiting on that. So leave down below in the comments any other videos, who you think she's gonna kill first, and we're gonna get right into it. As usual, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let's go. So Kate, we're gonna talk about her first, because I kind of thought that would be the person, and I mentioned them in my prior video like I said. So let's reiterate why Kate is most likely to be her first kill. So we know at the end of season 4, Dru and Diana had a plan to set up Monet, set up Tariq. They both die and they both could leave the game, but now both Monet and Tariq survived. Their plan failed and they're in a pretty bad spot. But also, even without this being the case, a lot of people talked about the doorbell cam that caught Diana handing the letter to Kate. So people believe now that Monet and Tariq are alive, they'll need some sort of evidence to prove that it was Diana and Dru who set the whole thing up. And that camera is all the proof they need. Now, I think Kate being her first kill makes for an interesting first kill, because once she's killing another innocent person, when she's trying to be an innocent person herself, get out the life, escape. So this could be her path into knowing she can escape, get rid of Kate, and this is just the life she's gonna have to live. Also too, killing Tommy's mom gotta be the dumbest decision you could ever make in life. But if this was to happen, we might get another Tommy crossover back into Ghost, and we might get future crossovers of Ghost characters in Book 4. So this could be like the catalyst to all that happening, because a lot of fans in the comments be wanting to see that a lot. But basically, the way the story goes is people are gonna believe Monet and Tariq are gonna have a talk. Once she wakes up in the hospital, of course, Monet, all her kids are gonna be around. They're probably gonna tell her it was Tariq who shot her, and well, probably Kane gonna be saying that Dru and Diana are gonna be quiet because they set the whole thing up. And I don't think she's gonna believe that it was Tariq. The more she thinks about it, she's gonna have to have a conversation with him. And once they have a conversation, I don't think they'll be able to put two and two together and start to figure the pieces of the puzzle out. This will lead Diana to having her back against the wall, and killing Kate might be her only escape, but it will do nothing but cause more problems. But this part brings us into her second possible kill, which is Dru. Another great theory I said, or people have said in the comments and I've seen everywhere, is people have been saying that she could convince Dru to kill Kate to cover their tracks, to back everything up, and then blame the whole thing on Dru. People believe she'll let him take the fall for everything, because if we remember, once again, when they were driving, or she got in the car with Monet and they was about to drive, she was about to bring Monet back inside. Once Monet told her she loves her, she was about to cancel the whole plan, but Tasha came through shooting and it just was way too late. So people believe to some extent that Diana kind of regrets the whole situation and what happens, but Dru obviously doesn't. He specifically told Diana, stick to the fucking plan, blame it on Tariq. They take out Tariq and they just go from there. Plus, he has way more reasons to be mad at Monet, because she didn't only just kill Lorenzo, but then she turned and convinced him to kill Gordo as well. So a lot of people believe Diana at this point can manipulate and use Dru's emotions to her advantage and get out this situation by utilizing Dru. So she get him to take out Kate, and then she take out Dru, him being the last redeeming evidence to this whole thing that happened. But then this probably wouldn't technically be her first kill, because it'll most likely be Tommy who takes out Dru, and this will be wildly hypocritical because she didn't want Monet to kill Lorenzo. Now she did the same thing, but it will probably have the most impact on her as a character and be the biggest possible kill she could have, because as we've seen in the franchise, a lot of people's first kill has a lot of emotional impact. We just saw with Braden and his uncle. We saw Tariq kill Ray Ray, who took out his sister. We saw, I believe, Tasha, her first kill we actually saw was her killing Lakeisha. So at least for the characters that haven't killed anybody yet, or we don't know of yet, their first kills always are the most impactful they could be. And it being another family member for Diana kind of creates that for her character. And also the direction that could lead her character in possibly would just be cool and fun to see. If she'll continue to try to get out the game, if she'll accept her fate, anything can happen. But like I said, most people believe she'll use Dru to take out Kate, and then she'll need to take out Dru in some way, shape, or form so she could be clear of all this. Because I honestly don't think Dru is gonna let any of this go. Bro is pissed. Like, he's not letting any of this go, but we could clearly see Diana regretted it, so Dru might be on the chopping block. And a lot of people believe he will die in season 4 regardless, so giving this kill to Diana could do the most for the story and her character. And the last person most people seem to think could be Diana's first kill is Effie. Now, I don't think they have any particular reason. I think this is more for the shock factor. Just like when Tasha killed Lakeisha. Even though they were closer, they had like a closer bond, they were best friends, and it happened out of nowhere. I think this would be sort of like that. Not necessarily from the best friends angle, but out of nowhere, Diana did this. Like, they just got caught up in a situation where she had to do it. And I think that's more so why people will want to see it. But so far, at least where we are at now in the story, there's really nothing pointing to Effie being her first kill or being a person she killed, if at all. Now, I did mention in that last Diana video that she will get mentored by Gnome, I believe, in season 4 on her path to becoming the queen pin. Now, this could cause animosity towards or between her and Effie, cause problems. Gnome will tell both of them one got to take out the other. Diana so happens to get the upper hand, and that's just how it goes. But this theory compared to the other ones, those are speculations as well, but there's more clues, hints, and more better explanations behind them. This, I'm just going balls to the wall and guessing. Like, this is like a pure prediction based off nothing, based off you guys wanting to see Diana kill Effie. Because like I said, currently there's nothing pointing towards that being a possibility. I think her killing Effie would be nothing more than just a shocking moment that happens out of nowhere. For her first kill, at least. For it being her first kill, should be more important and vital to the story. Maybe she kills Effie down the line, maybe she doesn't matter. But for her first kill, maybe they set it up early in season 4, but for right now, I don't really see that happening. I could definitely be wrong, but you could let me know your theories. For the people saying they could see her killing Effie, you could let me know how it all plays out down below in the comments. I just don't think it's currently anything in place that implies that, because I'm kind of going off of what we've seen so far, but that can definitely change going into season 4. Okay, now the part of the video I wanted to get into of why it's important who her first kill is, because like I said, for Diana's character, all she's ever wanted was to get out the game, and this whole plan she had with Dru, that was her path in the first place. But now it got way more complicated, and she's gonna have to do a lot more if she wants to get out. Now, my initial prediction for her getting out the game was the complete downfall of the Tejada family, meaning Dru dies, Monet goes to jail, Kane dies, goes to jail, something. Basically, the whole family would have to be eliminated for her to escape this life. But a lot of other people see it as she's gonna stay in the game, possibly get pregnant by Tariq, she's gonna become the queen pin, a bunch of different theories flying around. And I think her first kill could impact the route that for the rest of her story, basically for the entire show. Like, the way I see it, in order for her to fully escape all this, she'll have to tear down everything around her, including her family. If she's willing to do that to get out the game, that's the route she would go. But if not, if she wants to stay with her family, still wants them to be around, she can't go through that, then I could see her continuing to be through the game. Like I said, I believe she might get mentored by Noma. Like, being completely realistic, she's been fighting to get out the game for over 3 seasons and has just continuously failed. So it's either she tears everything down or she just accepts the life she has. And the first kill she makes, or if she makes the first kill, that's gonna have a lot to do to where her story continues. Another big thing, like I mentioned, people talk about her getting possibly pregnant for Tariq. If that was to happen, I think they would actually come up with a plan to eliminate everyone so that they get out, so that the baby is saved, if that was to ever happen. So I don't know. Her story could go multiple ways, and going into season 4, it's going to be interesting to see what they decide to do with her character. But overall, that's it for this video. You can let me know down below in the comments, who do you think Diana's first kill going to be, how impactful, and do you think she's going to become a queen pin, she's going to leave the game? How do you think she escapes this situation she's in now? Also, once again, you can leave down below in the comments any other videos you want to see me make about Power in general, about any other TV shows you're interested in. As usual, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.